So, haven't talked about this one in a while. So, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Yeah, you know this game. Uh, a Neil Cuckman project. So Tati Gabrielle, who is portraying this character, whose name I really don't remember, nor do I care about, just keeps ranting and raving and opening her mouth. So basically, what she's doing is akin to what Kudigatwa, or whatever his fuck his name is, did with Doctor Who. The people that these companies rely on, like Doctor Who, they rely on the fucking nerds to watch their show. When you have someone who plays the Doctor coming out and telling those nerds to go touch grass, what do you think is going to happen? Your ratings are going to go down, and then you're going to have a bunch of people going outside taking pictures of them touching grass and then sending them to you on Instagram. This is the same kind of thing. She's basically doing the same thing, trying to sticking it to the incels, but she's doing the same thing. But here she says they're going to play that game anyway and love it. Are you sure about that? Naughty Dog's upcoming title, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, and its main actress have already sparked intense debate throughout the gaming world. Lead actress Tati Gabrielle, who plays bounty hunter Jordan, yeah, that's right, Jordan A. Munn, has found herself at the center of this ongoing storm. Rather than shying away from the criticism or just allowing gamers to voice their apprehensions, as is their right. No. Come on, what kind of world? This is 2025. You don't do that here. You're not allowed to have criticisms at all. At all. You're supposed to just lap up whatever fucking slop they give you, suck their dick when they tell you, and have a big smile on your face the whole damn time. You don't question it. You just do it. Gabriel has leaned in, dismissing detractors and predicting that even the harshest critics will end up loving the game. Yeah, they said that about pretty much every game that's come out in the past couple years. Oh, people are going to love Assassin's Creed Shadows. Nope. People are going to love, Dragon Age the Failguard. Nope. They were so sure that people were going to like the, Dustborn. Nope. Star Wars Outlaws. Nope. See a pattern here? But who knows? Maybe Neil Cuckman is going to pull a victory out of his ass, and people are going to enjoy this. I doubt it. I mean, have we been wrong yet in the past, I don't know how many years it's been? Nope. While confidence is one's in one project is admirable, history shows that mocking or alienating potential players, especially when ideological divides are at play, rarely end well for a game's success. The controversy ignited shortly after the game's reveal trailer in 2024, where Gabriel's character drew complaints from some gamers about her appearance, often framed as lacking traditional femininity or appeal in a sci-fi setting. So we have this person, we've seen this before, this was absolute, because they don't realize the irony here. But, so this is Luaria, or however you pronounce it. So they tried to stick it to the chuds, or stick it to the incels. So they took two characters that were criticized for being manly and ugly, and they made them feminine and attractive. Yep. You stick it to those incels. You stick it to them real fucking good. The irony is clearly wasted on these people because they pass this around like it's a fucking, it's an own. No. The same people passing this around fail to realize that the person drew them. Even if they didn't notice, they drew them as attractive. Which is what the players were complaining about in the first place, because we saw these two characters in their respective games, and we're like, why do they look like men? Why does one of them have man jaw? Why do all these feminine women have to have man jaw and broad shoulders and very manly features? But then we have this person trying to stick it to the incels, and they draw them as beautiful women. Take that, you incels. Does this get you mad? No, actually, they look fine. I thought this was Jaina, Jaina Proudmoore from World of Warcraft, because Jaina has the same hairstyle. Her hair is also white, but it looks like she's got a little bit of blonde right there, just like Jaina, or it could be the sun shining down on them. Um, but it looked like Jaina at first, so I was like, I like Jaina, so I have no. And then obviously you realize it's not Jaina, but I like the way she looks here. She's feminine. She's attractive. Same thing with here. She doesn't have man jaw. She's, you know, not too much with girls with the bald head, but she's drawn to look very feminine. No one has a problem with this, and yet they pass it around like, "Oh, take this, you fucking incels." Yeah, and unironically, still using "you mad, bro." Who fucking says that? When did that even? When was that even a thing? When was "you mad, bro"? Hang on. All right, according to Know Your Meme, uh, November got like 2003. Where I'm seeing 2004. Um, Between 2008 and 2009, the phrase became incredibly popular. So 2008, 2009, 2011. Either way, it's been more than 10 years. I don't think You Mad Bro is really going to hit the same way as it did that long ago. But again, like, hey, whatever. Stick it to those chuds, those freaking incels. In response, Gabrielle fan shared fan art on Instagram. Fan art. Hey, we're doing fan art over here, huh? And we're gonna look at some fan art, okay? We're gonna enjoy some fan art. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna deep thoughts. We're gonna. Hey. Fan art on Instagram depicting her character Jordan hugging Siri from The Witcher 4, both sipping fragile masculinity made from 100% incel tears, with Jordan flipping off the viewer and the caption, "You mad, bro? LOL, you mad?" This post was widely interpreted as a direct jab at gamers voicing discontent, escalating the backlash. Not to mention, again, who the fuck still says "you mad, bro"? Like, what the? Again, leftists can't meme. They can't. They're using a meme from fucking what, 15 years ago. Soon after, she revealed that Naughty Dog's Neil Cuckman has been boot camping her on handling backlash, drawing from the vitriol faced during The Last of Us Part 2's release. Now, I spoke out against that because there were people sending death threats to Laura Bailey, and I made a video about that when it was happening. People sending death threats to Laura Bailey when all she did was provide the voice. She was not the one who made the character. But yet they were sending death threats to her because she played a character that they didn't like. But I like Laura Bailey. She's pretty cool, and she's extremely talented. I mean, I was speaking about Jaina. She's the one who voices Jaina, and she also in the Warbringers little series thing that they did before Battle for Azeroth. Not only did she voice Jaina, but she did that song "Daughter of the Sea." She was the one singing it, so she's incredibly talented. And to hear that people were going after her for a character that they didn't like she was responsible for said character. Fast forward to August 2025, and Gabrielle doubled down in interviews addressing the ongoing hate. Gabrielle admitted that criticism motivated her to go even harder. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do. Because when you push away the group of people that you're supposed to be drawing in, things are just totally going to go well for you. It's game of the year. I've heard people say that Donkey Kong Bonanza is lined up there to be possible game of the year. It's just that good. It's a lot like Mario Odyssey, so Mario Odyssey is really, really good. Bonanza was apparently a phenomenal game. I watched the cutscenes. Looked like a really, really great, cool, cute little game. But no, this is gonna be like Donkey Who? Donkey Who? Get the fuck out of here, you big fucking ape. Get out of here, monkey. And it's just going to kick everyone just down that ladder because this is going to be #1 game with all the people not playing it. On her performance, but her tone quickly turned confrontational once again. The same people that were hating are going to play that game. Of course they're going to play it because they want to see how much it sucks. Just like every other game that's come out. Because you can't hate the game, but then not play it. So for these people who are out there, you know, like Vera or Az or whoever, you know, Melanie or whoever else they see, they're going to play the game. And I remember watching, it's like, what was it? God, I can't even remember the name of it now. Hang on. I can't even remember. I need to find the name because it was such a bad game. I don't even remember it anymore, even though it was like last year. Yeah, this fucking game, Unknown 9 Awakening. This game was a fucking snooze fest. Like I remember when I was watching Vera play this game, and I watched her just to fall asleep because the game was that fucking boring. So when I wanted to fall asleep, I just turned Vera. It wasn't Vera that was boring. It was just the game. But I turned it on. I turned my monitor, you know, so where I could lay, and I fell asleep. 3-4 hours later, I woke up, still playing the goddamn game. But I used this game as a way to fall asleep because it was so fucking boring. But people are, it's like when you have a new series of Doctor Who, people are always going to watch the first episode just to see what they've done, to see how bad it is. So yeah, the people who are making fun of it are going to play it because they want to see how bad it is. But they're not going to like it. All right, I'll do it, but I won't like it. So they can be mad. This statement has been labeled by some as arrogant, of course, because she's a fucking lefty lunatic, and that's all they do. That's what they are. They're arrogant. They think they're so much fucking better than everyone else, and they think that, you know, the very audience that they need, that they think they can push that audience away, and somehow their project is still going to succeed. It doesn't work like that. When you tell the gamers to fuck off or you say crap about them, you're going to push them away and your game's not going to be successful. If you rely on the nerds to watch Doctor Who, having the doctor come out and tell them to go touch grass isn't going to help your ratings. So maybe stop hiring fucking activists to do these things and start hiring people who can actually do the job, who actually want to do the job, who can understand that there's going to be criticism. Because when this game fails, and it will, what do you think they're going to do? Are they going to blame this fucking cunt over here? Or anyone else who comes out and pushes the community away? No. They're going to blame the gamer. They're like, oh my god, you're a bunch of phobes, this and isms. Instead of taking responsibility and saying, hey, maybe this chick should have shut her fucking mouth, nope, it's going to be all the gamer's fault. It's going to be the gamer's fault. Because that is current day. Why don't take responsibility? Just put the blame on someone else. Recent commentary from gamer YouTuber Vera Dark. Vera Dark, very, very nice, very strong, beautiful woman. Very smart, very beautiful. Exemplifies a growing frustration. In a recent video, Vera Dark dissects Gabrielle's comments, portraying them as cocky and out of touch. Of course, this chick is in Hollywood. Of course she's fucking cocky and out of touch. These people have no fucking idea what it means to be human anymore. They are so out of touch. They are so out of touch with being human. They're out of touch with society and whatever else. You know, these are the people that go, you know, every other normal human being goes through hard times. You know, whether it be can't buy eggs or whatever. These people can wipe their fucking asses with $100 bills every day for a year and still be filthy stinking rich. They have no idea what it's like to be the rest of us. And these people think they're so fucking high and mighty, you know, any criticism is like, sorry, we can't have that. You guys are just phobes, this and isms. What? The problem's not me. Do you know who I am? The problem is you. You fucking plebs. You little fucking incel gamers. The video accuses Gabrielle of playing the victim while attacking potential customers, which obviously always works out for them, and questions Naughty Dog's strategy of ignoring feedback, because why would they? Why? No, why would they address it? They don't fucking care. Vera highlights Gabriel's social media posts and interview quotes, arguing that such responses only alienate fans further. Why? They don't care. Because they think that the people who align themselves with people like Gabrielle are going to be the ones who are playing the game. And they think that couple of people are going to be enough to make the game succeed. Critics contend that Gabrielle's approach risks alienating a broader audience by framing all dissent as hatred. Because why would they take personal responsibility? The incel tears meme and her recent prediction came across as cocky, implying that gamers have no choice but to buy it. I mean, like I said, people are going to play it to see how bad it is, but most people will probably refund the game, which I think on Steam it's what, like 2 hours? You have to have like 2 hours of playtime, or before a certain amount of hours you have the chance to refund. I don't know what it is on other platforms, where you buy games, but I think for Steam it's like you can play for like 2 hours and you can get a refund if you want. People were doing that with Star Wars Outlaws. People were doing that with Dragon Age the Failguard. People, so they'll play it, see what kind of game it is, and then they'll just get their money back. Implying that gamers have no choice but to buy it, echoing a pattern where developers or actors dismiss feedback as invalid. Yeah, or this. This isn't just about Intergalactic or its main actress. It's a part of a larger trend where perceived ideological pushes meet resistance in gaming. And responding with mockery backfires spectacularly. History is littered with examples where insulting or belittling fans led to commercial flops. Take Battlefield 5 as a prime example. Amid complaints about historical inaccuracies in female soldiers in World War II settings, EA's chief creative officer, Patrick Soderlund, infamously said, "There are people who are uneducated. If you don't like it, don't buy it." Oh yeah, the infamous "don't like it, don't buy it" that people like to say. Okay, we won't buy it then. And then when you sit there with your little fucking incel tears crying that your game isn't successful at all, no, you'll put the blame on all of us. Not you, the one who pushed everyone away. No, it's our fault. It's always our fault. The game underperformed, selling far below expectations and contributing to a franchise dip. Yep, we got a dip. Similarly, Concord, the game that was so amazing that it was removed from store shelves 2 weeks after it released. Store shelves, online, can't play it anymore because it was just so awesome. Hero shooter for Sony faced backlash over woke elements. You know, we've got such creative characters like Fat Sonic the Hedgehog, and then we had black female Dr. Eggman. Developers and supporters dismissed critics as bigots, with the game launched to abysmal player counts and was shut down within weeks, becoming a cautionary tale of ignoring audience concerns. Not to mention, it was going to cost like $40. It was a shooter game, and shooter games tend to be, free to play. They have like transactions, microtransactions, but this game was going to cost you $40 to play. In addition to the horrible fucking character designs. Other cases include Star Wars Battlefront 2, where EA's loot box system drew ire, and a community manager's defense responses amplified the boycott, forcing major overhauls but damaging sales, or Dragon Age the Failguard, which stirred controversy over inclusive designs. You had people with Dragon Age the Failguard. You had that one chick, some British chick. She's like, "Oh my, there's top surgery scars. Oh my god, this is," and people are like, "Oh, it's top surgery scars. It's just pronouns. It's not going to be in the game." And then it's just this fucking bitch the entire time whining about being non-binary. How no one understands what it's like to be me. She sits there and demands respect from everyone while giving none in return. The story was bad. Everything about this game was bad. And then the same chick who was defending this game, like, oh my god, tough surgery scars. She's sitting there like, I don't think BioWare actually cares about any of us. Don't you think? Congratulations on realizing what we've known from the start. They don't give a shit about you. It's all about pushing their fucking ideology. Nice to know that you learned that, oh, I don't know, how many months after the game came out? Oh, there's our boy Neil Cuckman. We all know that scene with him and with Abby in Last of Us 2, that was just a stand-in for him. He just wants some fucking hot Abby ass. Ugh. In contrast, when developers listen and adapt, outcomes improve. For Intergalactic, set for a possible 2027 release, the actress, her comments, and the surrounding discourse, as seen in Veridark's videos, could solidify a divide. Gaming isn't just entertainment, it's a dialogue between creators and players. When that turns into finger-pointing, everyone loses, except perhaps the memes. If history holds, those mad bro gamers might just skip Intergalactic altogether, proving that the cockiness of a modern actress seldom converts critics into fans. Also take Rachel Zegler. Look what her comments were doing. So, this has a history of failing, which is why I know this game is going to fail. Because you have an actress who doesn't want to shut the fuck up. History repeats. And it's the definition of insanity because these people try to do the same thing over and over and over and expect different results. Oh, let's just berate and belittle the gamers this time. Surely they'll want to play our game this time around. What? We have less players than before? How the fuck does this keep happening? Because you guys are fucking retarded. You college-educated individuals are too stupid to comprehend that you pushing away the audience is not going to get them to come and play your game, or to watch your movie, or to watch your TV series, or to read your comic, or whatever else. It's going to push them away. And some of them may not come back. But sure, keep trying it. I'm sure it will work eventually. You know, and I've been saying that for what, 2-3 years now? I'm sure it will work eventually. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.